Hi guys. So I'm so irritated. I wasn't even looking at the right spot on my phone. I'm so irritated. So this is the first time I will be bringing something like this up since I have been back, and it's because I just don't care. Um, and I'm irritated. And for everybody's grumbling, you guys love the tea, and I'll give it to you just a bit. Okay, so as I do most nights, I'm scanning, social media, looking at decks and bullshit, and I ran across this beautiful looking deck that's Rider Waite that I have never seen before, and I'm just like, what? And it's called the CS Tarot, and it's made by somebody. I think it's Conrad Stein. I believe that's who it is. Um, So I'm like, oh my god, this is beautiful. Where do I get this? So I look it up, and I finally track it down to Make Playing Cards, where there's a ton of different options. I mean, tons of great options. And I'm like, well, this looks great. What option? So I go to YouTube and type in, deck walkthrough, whatever I typed in for the CS Tarot, and the like the first in the first five videos, three of them were the Hermit's Cave, the Hermit's Cave, the Hermit's Cave, and I'm like, oh geez, well, it's an RWS, of course. He'd be the first fucking one that shows up when I'm looking for. Can I just block him so I don't have to see that shit? Um, so I'm like, well, sour taste, but I really still love this deck and kind of want to get it. God, my hair. Um, so then I breathe and I take a breath and I get to his website. I go back and I'm looking around, for more options for the deck or whatever. And I get to his website and I'm scrolling down, looking at what he's saying about his deck. And Hermit's Cave. This was featured in the Hermit's Cave top RW and S decks. Came in at number two out of 30 something. And I'm like, Jesus, God, I can't get away from this guy, right? Oh my God. So I'm like, okay, it's still beautiful, and I really want to see a walkthrough. So I go down. There's not too many walkthroughs on this, but I found one by Jen's Balanced Tarot, I believe it was. I'm like, all right, let's see if this is worth it. So and not even 1 minute in, not even 1 minute in, she says, this is the CS Tarot by Conrad Stein, who I came to know about because he's a member of the Hermit's Cave. It's fucking cool. And she says, and there's thousands of members of the Hermit's Cave. Just like, okay, so now I know not to go to her channel either. And really, it's aren't we past naming decks after the names of its author? Like, this really is a Rider Waite with lovely, 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 like different backgrounds and a different style, but it's still Pixie's artwork. And I don't see many decks really being named after the creators anymore. So I'm not buying it. I mean, I think that was signal, sign, whatever. Like you have too many decks already. You've not really been listening to yourself and what you promised yourself you do. You need to slow down. You don't need it. And it would just I think it would after seeing all this, even if I did get it, I'd have that sour taste. So there's the tea. I mean, I'm over it, but I'm not over it. Like, I am a human being, and just because I don't bring it up or talk about it doesn't mean that I'm not still sour about it. Okay, but I do try to stay away from anything I know that will trigger that, right? And it's just like I really tried going for that deck tonight, and it wouldn't give up. Trigger, 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 trigger. Done. Not buying his deck for a few different reasons. That's all I'll say. If you have the deck, I'm sure it's lovely, and I somewhat envy you. That's it. Have a great night, guys. Bye.